Folks, we have another UFO clip captured by a government camera and witnessed by military pilots. In the past year, these videos have spurred the Pentagon to seriously investigate unidentified objects in our skies. So when this next one appeared on the scene and started raising questions, we knew it was time for our team to take a look.
November 6th, 2018, Arizona. A U.S. Army AH-64 Apache attack helicopter is preparing for a training flight. The crew is just about to take off when suddenly something moves directly in their flight path. Take a closer look. The helicopter's thermal imaging camera picks up three bright objects that appear to instantaneously circle each other. UFO investigator Andy Marcial releases the video after receiving the footage from a secret source at the Department of Homeland Security.
One of the things that stood out the most was the maneuver that was captured, where they kind of went around each other in this very weird fashion. There's just nothing I know that can pull some kind of maneuver like that off in mid-flight. That's the mystery.
In an earlier episode, we brought you this video, the mysterious UFO dubbed the rubber duck. Now we have another strange unidentified object also captured in Arizona by Department of Homeland Security cameras. According to journalist MJ Banias, when this video was examined at the science and tech website, The Debrief, they didn't know what to think.
We brought in several experts to look at the footage, to analyze the objects in this video to figure out what was going on, and confirmed that the point in the video where the objects appear to rotate around one another is an impossible maneuver.
We've featured videos of UFOs in bizarre circling formations before, like these flaming objects captured in the skies over England. But the speed and rapid change of direction with these craft are unlike anything we've ever seen. So what could they be? Well, Benaya says if you want an answer, don't ask the US government.
When the Debrief published this video and the story, the Pentagon did not comment on it. Basically, the United States government did not respond to confirm the video.
With the rubber duck UFO, this is the second leaked video for the Department of Homeland Security that Andy Marcial has brought to us. Clearly, he's got a motivated source sending him this stuff. And we've got something unusual going on in the skies over Arizona. But what? According to Banias, the DHS wouldn't reveal any info and maybe even doesn't want us to know. So can our experts solve this? Let's see.
We begin with Rich Hoffman of the Scientific Coalition for UAP Studies.
When I first looked at it, I thought that the video was quite interesting. And there have been a lot of UFOs seen around military locations.
But is this a UFO? Hoffman isn't so sure.
UFOs have a tendency to hover, and then they'll shoot either straight up or they'll shoot off at an angle. Some are actually seen to flip on its side and actually shoot off in a specific direction. You don't see that here.
The footage was captured at a military training ground. So could it be another military aircraft? That's what the pilots initially thought.
Wow, those three really fast flying jets up there?
But aviation expert Tim McMillan says not so fast.
So let's take some of the fastest or best performance jets that we could think of that would be operating in this area. So F-16s, F-18s, something like that. They can't turn at such an extreme angle. They have to bank at a certain angle at a certain speed. The human body, frankly, just cannot handle the amount of G-force, the amount of pressure that it would take you. And so these objects actually change completely in a 360-degree rotation. Really, in under 3 seconds, you wouldn't see that from a jet. It's too extreme of an angle.
I went into Google Earth to be able to see the measure of the runway, and I determined it was 1,600 feet. And if you looked at that angle of the formation, it was about maybe 20 degrees above the horizon. So I'm able to take those and put it into a trigonometry tool that allows me to very quickly determine the object here is roughly about 300 feet in terms of the distance. And then you can come up with the measures and you find out that the object is about less than 1 foot in terms of its total length.
A foot-long object that can make quick turns while flying in a formation? It leads Hoffman to only one conclusion.
When you saw the motion and the rotational pattern like that, it came to mind it's more than likely birds, because birds move like that. They do play with each other in sense of flying around in circles. They typically can be moving as quickly as 85 to 100 miles an hour. An entire swarm can swivel and turn in less than a second.
Our verdict? We're going with birds. We agree with Hoffman that the lightning-fast movements and tight turns aren't examples of jets at Mach speeds, but instead aerobatic animals.